Good afternoon and welcome to our Making Successful Presentations webinar. Well, as someone that has sat through several mind-numbing, boring presentations, and yes, admittedly made several of these said presentations myself, I know that it is time to do things differently. If we want to change things, including our career paths, then how we present ourselves and our great ideas matters a great deal. The aim of this webinar is not to give you a method, but rather to give you an approach that will help professionals free themselves from pain of creating and delivering presentations by helping you see presentations in a way that is different, simpler, more visual, more natural, and ultimately more meaningful. What we have to keep in mind, though, that each case is different. It is also important that not all presentation situations are appropriate for using multimedia. For example, if you have a small audience and a data-intensive material to discuss, a handout of the materials with a give and take discussion is usually more appropriate in many situations. A whiteboard, flip charts, or paper with detailed figures would make for better support. Each case is different. However, today we are going to focus on those presentations where multimedia is a good fit for your unique situation. Before I move on, I think it's very important to highlight that this webinar is not about using PowerPoint. Yes, a basic understanding of software is important, but making it the chief concern of any presentation often leads to cluttered visuals and presentations that are not engaging and definitely not memorable. The center goal of any successful presentation is to remove walls and connect with an audience to inform or persuade in a very meaningful, unique moment in time. Now, there are three fundamental principles. We can agree that millions of presentations are given daily with the aid of desktop applications such as PowerPoint and Keynote and cloud-based applications such as Google Docs and Prezi. Prezi is a little newer, yet most presentations remained mind-numbingly dull, something to be endured by both presenter and audience alike, or heavily decorated and animated affairs with excessive motion that distracts from even well-researched content. People seem to love animations for some strange reason. Presentations are generally ineffective, not because the presenters lack intelligence or creativity, but because they have learned bad habits and they lack awareness and knowledge about what makes for a great presentation. Although presentation techniques have changed as digital technology has progressed, the fundamental principles of what makes an effective presentation today are essentially the same as ever they were. These are the principles of restraint, simplicity, and then naturalness, which remain key regardless of the software you use. And no matter how much we use software in a live presentation, the tools and techniques must only be used to clarify, simplify, and support the personal connection that develops between you and the audience. Now, the latest tools and technology can be great enablers and they amplify our message, but they must be used wisely and with restraint in a way that feels natural and real. Otherwise, they become barriers to communication. It's very important to remember that no matter how impressive technology becomes in the future, no matter how many features and effects are added, the technology of the soul has not changed. Technologies such as PowerPoint and Keynote are only useful to the degree that they make things clearer and more memorable and strengthen the human-to-human connection. That is the basis of communication. Used well, multimedia has the power to do. And this is what we're going to look at today. So with this in mind, let's start where all great presentations start, and that is actually with preparation.